Hello everybody, I am back with a flip through of my Field Guide to the Birds, Peterson Field Tech Guide to the Birds lap book. I have finally finished. I was waiting and waiting for a special piece to come in that I ordered from Etsy, which I will show you and point out. I'm so excited about it. And then here's my flip through, yay! Okay, so this is part of a playlist. And I have just one or I think two videos about how I started it, and I got kind of carried away and was working on it, and then I couldn't finish it. But anyway, here it is. Okay, so it's made out of 2 copies of vintage Peterson's Field Guide to the Birds, and I have constructed a spine to handle the width of the two books. It has, this is when the high school that I work at, when they were demolishing the old building, they had some scientific lockers, and I got all of the little tags off of the scientific lockers. And this is really, really old. It's not plastic. It's that stuff that came right before plastic. And the name will come to me. And it has, this is kind of a funky little closure that I've got going here. It's magnetic, but it's adjustable. So it has a lobster claw clasp. Can you see that? It has a lobster claw clasp, so it's adjustable, but you don't have to mess with the clasp every time you want to open it because it's got this cute little magnetic closure. And the little chain that I have it on is metal, so it does stick. I think what I'll do is I'll send along a length of elastic with this book in case this doesn't appeal to you. But I just liked the way it looked. I liked the way it looked sitting on, the way it's going to sit on a bookshelf. And I liked that it was adjustable. So on the front, this has a little book plate with a little removable label thing that you can, I didn't write anything on there so that whoever gets this can write what they want. And this is attached to this piece of file folder that is sewn to this piece of muslin. And these are glued onto the book. So you open it. Can you see? I'm so excited. And let's start on the side. This is the first field guide here. And you open this. And there is a file folder made out of file folder on this side. These lap books are always so funky because they're so big. Okay. And on the inside is this fabric pouch, and it has a magnetic closure. There's a paper clip in the side and a strong neodymium magnet on that side. So it has a nice little snap. And then inside that fabric closure is a magnifying glass it's in bubble wrap right now. I don't want to take the bubble wrap off because I intend to ship it like that, but you wouldn't keep it like that. So it has a magnifying glass so you can look at the details of your field books as you go. And on inside this flippy file folder thing are a whole bunch of the best images, the best color plates from the field guides, as well as my favorite page. All right, so my favorite bird is the Leach's Storm Petrel, but my favorite page in the Peterson Field Guides is this flycatcher page because it's just laid out so nicely, showing you the different calls of the flycatchers, and even has the little signatures of the calls. So I love that page. So I'm including that in there. And I've got some Tracy Fox labels and some Tim Holtz field guide stamps. And this just wraps around like that. And then here, these are all little file folder pockets. And in the very back, there's some book page from a different bird book. Some images from that bird book, as well as some journaling cards. These are Tracy Fox ornithological journaling cards from one of her kits. And they're all closed with a little paper clip because in addition to being able to put pictures of your favorite birds, you can journal about where you've seen your favorite birds. And they also have these adorable little tiny, tiny paper clips that I got off, I don't know, Amazon or something. They're not Tim Holtz. Some other good birds and some cute, tiny little, some other observation notes. And these also I have not glued, but I have tea stained the insides so that you can have journaling space inside them. Seems like a shame to waste all that really good writing space. And then the plates themselves, these little file folder things are gusseted, and they're covered in plates from the book, but they're black and white plates. But you can see where it says plate too, which I kind of liked. So these all slide in there. Okay, so that's everything for the first page. Then you open it up, you open it up this way, and there is a flat pen on an elastic right here, and that just slides out like that. This is, the spine here is reinforced with some fabric, as well as some cardstock from a 49 and Market pay pad, and this is a 49 and Market cardstock flat pen. And instead of a paper clip, I just put a really big Tim Holtz eyelet because it doesn't need to, because it has the elastic, you didn't need the paper clip. So that just slides into that elastic right there, and it lives happily out of the way right there. Okay, now here, these are all made out of vintage file folder. These two faux slides they're die cuts. And inside the die cuts are birdie tea cards, Wild Birds of Britain Brook Bond tea cards. They are real, they're vintage, they are not faux. And then slid in behind them, I've put them on as pockets. And there are some other little teeny tiny Tracy Fox ornithology tags. Teeny tiny Tracy tags. Say that 10 times fast. Teeny tiny Tracy tags. Okay, so then these, it's the same thing in here. And then that flips open, and there are some more teeny tiny Tracy labels and things. And these two little teeny tiny these things all slide in and out. These I got from Tracy Fox directly, as this die cut. And then it has all kinds of little labels and things that you can use to decorate your discoveries as you're bird watching. And then it's backed with pages from the original bird book. And these are two pockets. These pockets have two pieces of paper that have been glued together and then turned into a pocket, so they're sturdier. And this is from a Golden Guide, a flicker, and a sapsucker. And then here is some more of the color plates from the book to help you with your bird ID. And you turn the page, and here is a belly band made out of the bluebird and the thrushes. And then here are the wrens. I love the wrens. I really do. We have a Carolina wren that lives here every summer. And his little family, and they come and they're very friendly and they talk to you along with the catbirds. And then here's another little pocket that has some birds. These are from different natural history books about birds. And that slips into that pocket, as are these two little ornithology cards as well. Again, they are not glued down. They are paper clipped down so that you can open up and journal in them. Okay, now we get to the journals. There are two. This first one has a label. This is faux vintage sticky tape that I have made out of vellum and alcohol inks. This is a piece of washi, and this is a Tracy Fox label. And this is some cardstock from Crafts Consortium. And inside here are some more pages from the book that show you the topography, the different parts, anatomy of birds. There is your life list. So each of these birds has a list of birds, so you can tick off the birds you've seen. In fact, birders, people who keep track of life lists are often called twitchers because they're ticking off their life lists. Some more journaling cards in that pocket. Attached here with a teeny tiny bull clip are the shore silhouettes. So I kind of took out all the best elements of these Peterson Field Guides and included them. Some more journaling cards of that same type. And that clips on there. And then on this page is another anatomy of or topography of the bird from the beginning of the books. And look how yummy this paper is. It's really gorgeous color. Bills of Loons. Another journaling tag, I guess that one is. And then this field diary, it's really a diary. It has, this is your journal bit, and it's all kinds of sciencey types of papers. So you can keep lists and dates and observations of all the fabulous bird observations that you make. And this one has two little, or I guess it has just one little tuck spot here. They don't have anything in. Okay, now here comes the part I'm really excited about. I'm so happy. Okay, ready? Here we go. I'm opening this book. This is for all of your nature sketching. Can you see that? So this is 4" by 7.5" mixed media paper. I'm including this, leaving that there so that if you want to cut more, you can, because this just slides in. This is real wool felt that I've sewn around and glued down. This is a piece of Craftex paper. So this is replenishable. So if you would prefer to have watercolor paper or some other kind of sketch paper, you can cut that down yourself and trade it out for your preferred paper. You could just cut it to 4" by 7". This is a watercolor pen with the water inside that I'm including. I'm sending it this long. These are 2 charcoal pencils for sketching that are included. And they slide, these 2, this is more of that wool felt that is sewn down. And it has a little pocket at the bottom so it can't slide through. And this little, listen, magnetic pocket, whoops, is a gummy eraser for your sketching needs. You could probably fit one of those teeny tiny pencil sharpeners if you wanted. Where'd that go? The magnet does slide around a little bit. And then this is the piece de resistance. It may look like your average normal Altoid box because it used to be your average normal Altoid box. However, look, you open it up and it's a teeny tiny watercolor kit. So you can get the little teeny mini pans, the little bricks of watercolor, or you could take your tubes of watercolor and mix them in there. And then you have these little palettes for when you're out there and you are sketching, when you are channeling your very own Edith Holden, right? So there you go. That lies in there, and you have your little sketchbook. So you can sit by the window with your bird feeder when it's all snowy outside with your hot cup of tea, and you can sit there with your binoculars and you can do your own field guide sketching. So that is my Field Guide to the Birds lap book. Yeah, this looks really good, but on a practical day-to-day basis, it may not work out to be because the chain does stick to the magnets. But I have to tell you, these are really strong magnets. So if you don't mind just fussing a little bit, you get the pleasure of seeing this very cool looking chain closure. And it won't come out because the 2 ends, these 2 little magnet ends don't slide through here. So that is that. So that is my, I'm so excited about it. I really hope someone buys this and enjoys it because it has given me so much pleasure to make. So thank you for watching. Please click like, subscribe, leave a comment, say hello. Have a great day. Stay safe. Bye-bye.